If the sun were to suddenly vanish, it would take 8 minutes before anyone on Earth notices. For those 8 minutes, everything continues as normal. Light is still traveling across space, making its way toward us. The sky still holds its color and the world still feels warm. It's as if nothing has changed. Then suddenly, the light vanishes. The sky goes dark, all at once, without warning. Not like a sunset, not like night. It doesn't fade, it simply ends. At first, it doesn't feel real. There's no sound, no visible cause, just the sudden absence of something that has always been there. At that same moment, something else changes. Earth is no longer held in orbit by its star. There's no sudden jolt, no violent shift. Instead, we begin drifting quietly, moving forward into space in a straight line, carrying all of humanity with us. Time continues, but something about it feels different. Without the sun, there is no longer a natural rhythm to follow. No morning, no evening, just a continuous stretch of darkness. As the hours pass, the temperature begins to fall. At first, it's subtle, almost unnoticeable. But without energy from the sun, there is nothing left to hold the warmth in place. Days go by. The cold deepens. Plants can no longer survive without light. The systems that support life begin to break down, slowly and quietly. Weeks pass. The surface of the oceans begin to freeze, forming layers of ice that spread across the planet. The world grows still, more silent with each passing day. Above it all, the sky remains unchanged. No sunrise, no shifting light, only darkness, filled with distant stars that were always there, but never seen like this. Cities turn to artificial light to hold on to what remains. For a time, it works, but without pause, the demand continues. The systems behind it begin to strain, and slowly, the power begins to fail. As months pass, most of the planet becomes frozen. The surface transforms into something unrecognizable. A world once full of movement and life now stands still. And yet, deep beneath the surface, far from the cold above, heat from Earth's core still remains. In the darkest parts of the ocean, life continues for a while, hidden in places the sun never reached. But even that doesn't last forever. Without the constant energy of a star, the remaining warmth begins to fade, and Earth becomes what it was never meant to be. A frozen world, drifting endlessly through space. A quiet reminder that everything we know and everything we are depends on a single star. Slowly, the realization settles in. The sun was never just light. It was time. It was warmth. It was the quiet force behind every living system on this planet. Every sunrise, every season, every moment of life traced back to a single source. Without it, the world doesn't just grow colder, it becomes unfamiliar. And maybe that's the strangest part of all. Not how quickly things fall apart, but how much of life was quietly held together by something we rarely stop to think about. A constant presence, steady and silent, until it was gone. And without the sun, there is no longer a reference point, no direction, no sense of where anything belongs. Just a world, moving through space, with nothing to orbit and nowhere to return to.